Elona, land of the golden sun. A land of wealth and bounty. A land of heroes. A land protected by its champions, the Order of the Sun Spears. A shadow now falls upon this land. The shadow of an ancient and forgotten darkness. Night falls. The time of the five gods is at an end.
Spear Marshal Cormier.
Ahai. It's good to see both of you. You have arrived just in time.
Nothing that we can't handle, I hope.
I have received word that Corsairs have been spotted off our coast. Your skills and leadership will be needed. We are too late. The Corsairs have reached the village before us.
There are a lot of them.
No, there are only 2 Corsair ships and 3 of us. We outnumber them.
Corsairs are already in the town. Where are the defenses? Show me your leadership abilities. Defeat these Corsairs.
We will do our best.
You lead them. I will follow. Yes! Take that, you Corsair dogs, and don't come back!
You've done well.
You can count on me. On us, I mean. On both of us.
These Corsair raids have gotten worse of late.
They have. It is a matter of concern for the Sun Spears. Continue your training. We shall speak again of this at the Sun Spear Great Hall.
Of course.
And always remember, you never fight alone.
What do you know about this Milani?
Milani? Known her since we were both children in Korna.
You're from Korna?
Yes, the estates north of Gandhara. Milani is from Ranjak, a small village to the west. She's a sweet girl, but always thinks she's right.
I also have very good ears.
Milani, I didn't see you there.
Observant as always, Cass. I'm glad you're both here. I believe the War Marshal is up to something.
War Marshal Varish? I doubt that.
Don't you find it odd that she came in person for a simple trade mission? With her generals?
So Varish is a hands-on leader. I think you're jumping to conclusions.
I think you're just not thinking at all.
Ah, I see you two do know each other.
My apologies. Though with Cass at your side, you'll need real help.
And if Milani's advising you, you'll need me more than ever.
This looks bad.
It's just some old inscriptions.
I hate not knowing what they say.
These come from earlier times, from before the Scarab Plague. A scholar could decipher them.
I don't know any scholars that would want to come out here.
You would be surprised.
What's that?
It's one of the excavation workers.
Yes, but look at him.
I would like to change my opinion to, this looks very bad.
Report, General Morgan.
You are correct, War Marshal. The Sun Spears have been recruiting and training new leaders.
We will need to increase our own forces as well.
With respect, Varish, the Sun Spears serve all the Elonian provinces.
If they serve all of Elona, why are their headquarters here, in Istan, instead of Korna?
Your father taught me to trust the Sun Spears.
My father taught me to do what is necessary to protect my land.
Varish.
General Kayat, you are dismissed, Morgan.
War Marshal, we are not finished here.
Prepare for our return to Korna. I shall join you shortly.
He is a loyal old fool.
What news, Kayat?
The Apocrypha has been destroyed by the Sun Spears, but not before I gained what we needed from it.
Praise Abaddon.
Praise Abaddon. Prepare the way. You lead, I shall follow. Nightfall comes.
Yes, my teacher. Nightfall comes.
Jin! Acolyte Jin!
What is it, Sosuke?
What do you think?
Of what?
That Sunspear leader, of course.
Nice moves. Has potential.
That's it?
That's enough.
Something is going on here in Elona. I can feel it in my bones. This Sunspear is going to be a big part of it.
If you say so. I am just looking for someone to learn from. It is the Zaishen way.
There's nothing about the Zaishen way that says we can't be enthusiastic about what we do.
Okay.
Field General Hayao will allow this Sunspear to train one of us. I hope I am chosen.
I hope so too.
Thank you.
Then I won't have to listen to you jabbering on.
What did you just say?
Lissa, protect me.
What's the matter?
It's all muddy.
Do you want to turn back?
No. I'm sure that I can manage. Kayat came this way.
What are Kornan troops doing here?
Keep an eye out. The General does not want to be disturbed. Kill any trespassers on sight.
See? I told you she came this way.
Congratulations can come later. At the moment, we have a real problem. The other Kornans went back to Gandhara. Why did General Kayat stay?
Hey, she's still alive.
Fools, you are all doomed.
Why are you here? What do you want?
Abaddon will eat your eyes.
I don't think she's listening to you.
You cannot stop it. You will all perish. Nightfall comes.
We won, right? She was the villain, and we killed her. It's all over, right?
That depends on who else was involved in this.
War Marshal Varish.
Varish Asa? Is she a part of this?
I heard the two of them talking about Abaddon earlier.
Then it's not all over. We have much more work to do.
Cormier, why have you gathered your Sunspears? Varish has denied your charges and banned your followers from Korna.
I feared as much. As of this moment, Varish Asa and her supporters are enemies of Elona and of the Sunspears.
Varish is warned and ready for us now. We must sail for Gandhara and confront her before it's too late.
Istani ships would be of great help.
You would plunge Elona into civil war. We have not yet exhausted diplomatic channels.
With respect, Elder, we know what we have seen with our own eyes. Varish is a danger. It is our duty as Sunspears to defend Elona.
My Sunspears will perform their duties with or without your aid, Elder. Will the Estani fleet support us or not?
Yes. Yes, we shall. And may the five gods preserve us all.
Spear Marshal Cormier.
Good to see you, Captain. Varish has holed up here with her followers. Now that you're here, we can make the assault. Sunspears, at the ready! Spare those that surrender! Now, in the name of the five gods, forward!
Fools! Your gods are weak. My god gives me strength. Abaddon!
Come on! Save who you can!
Where's Koss? Where are the others?
This way. We can retreat across the bridge.
Running will not save you, fools. Abaddon is strong. Nightfall is coming.
Praise Melandru. The purity of the water is restored.
And with it, we gain a base of operations.
A place to rest.
A place to plan.
A place from which to strike back against Varish.
General Morgan.
General Bale? How goes the search for survivors?
Those traitorous Sunspear dogs are scattered across Corner. We are picking them off one by one.
Do you need any reinforcements from Jahai?
Reinforcements? They are broken. No threat at all.
No threat? I have always found the Sunspears to be very resourceful.
Don't worry, General. They have no place to hide unless the ground itself swallows them up.
Okay, listen up. We lost the fleet at the Battle of Gandhara, but we're not stuck here. I've arranged passage back to Istan. There's one hitch. There's a cornered garrison between us and the ship that'll take us home. Maybe you'd better explain the plan.
We're going to lead you to the ships, but we're going to have to move quickly. The longer we're out in the open, the more likely the Cornins will come down on us.
Most of you are in no shape to fight. Just stick close and we'll get you home safe. Be sure to check with Rojas about the sentry traps. Other than that, we're ready to go. Marguerite, got my boat?
That depends, my friend. Got my money?
You sure you want the money? My friendship's worth more than mere gold, isn't it?
You're charming, Koss, but I can't spend charming. The money, please. It's always a pleasure doing business with honest people. Welcome aboard.
Koss, she's a Corsair. Can we trust her?
Only for as long as the money lasts. But for the moment, you can relax. We're going home.
Let those Sunspurs escape.
There were only a few of them, sir. We've already captured and killed most of their forces.
Only a few. Captain.
Yes, sir.
Increase the patrols. Burn the villages that help these traitors. Send word to the War Marshal.
Yes, sir. What should I tell her?
Tell her to send me the hunger.
So what's this plan of yours?
It is simple, Two Legs. We surrender to the Cornins.
Surrender? Have you lost your mind?
Hardly. Once we surrender, they will lock us up in a pen in the work camp. We then free ourselves and rescue the other centaurs.
And how would we free ourselves if we're locked up?
My friend Haraj Firemane is trusted by the guards. They believe his will to be broken. He has acquired a single key, which he will use to release us.
How do we know you and your friend won't just turn us in?
You don't. You'll have to trust me.
We have to trust a centaur who doesn't trust us.
Yes. Ironic, isn't it? Mirza Veldrunner will take my people home from here. I shall come with you.
Why should we trust you? You didn't share your plan with us until it was almost too late.
I feared you would flee if I told you too soon, Two Legs. You are made of sterner stuff than I had thought.
My friends and I risked capture for you, and you still use that Two Legs talk.
Of course. I'm sorry if I've offended you. I shall trust you fully, if you allow me to help.
All right, you can come along. We can use your help. But watch your language.
You lead. I shall follow. Two Legs.
Who is responsible for this?
War Marshal.
Captain, why did you not kill the traitors when you had the chance?
We thought you would want them alive, War Marshal.
You were mistaken, Captain. Hunger?
Perish. The captain was just doing his duty.
As I do mine, General Morgan.
Yes, but such discipline will soon leave us without soldiers at all.
You are right, Morgan. I apologize for my impulsive response. Now is the time for clear thinking. General Bale.
War Marshal.
Take the hunger and whatever forces you need. I want these Sun Spears dead.
Your words are my deeds, War Marshal.
You are a good soldier, Bale. I would expect no less.
They are in great danger.
That's not news. Everyone's in great danger these days.
Especially you, it seems.
With great danger comes great profit.
You play a dangerous game, Corsair.
And you don't, Hunter?
I realize that the stakes here are higher than mere money.
What could be more important than money?
Your soul, child. They will need our help soon.
Fine by me, as long as they're able to pay.
I fear that they will pay most dearly.
You sure this is going to work?
No. Would you prefer to storm the gates?
Tried it once. Didn't work.
Okay, then. Try to act cornered.
You there! Soldier! Report!
All clear.
What are all these bodies doing here?
Peasants, sir. They were suspected of harboring sun spears. We dealt with them.
Good. Bale will be pleased. He's on the warpath right now about the sun spears. Keep your wits about you, and you'll keep your heads. Carry on.
So far, so good. We may spring Cormyr yet.
Diadem first. Prisoner second.
Cormyr, we're here to free you.
Sister, you've come to rescue me.
Sister?
Shahai! Of course. You think I would leave my sister to the Cornins?
Cormyr.
Give me a moment. Night has fallen. At least for me.
What happened?
Our hosts were less than gracious.
Varish's demons blinded her. They have a taste for eyes.
I can manage. You lead. I shall follow.
Let's ditch these outfits. Now that we've sprung the prisoners, this place is going to be crawling with soldiers.
Cormyr, we're going to get you back to Istan.
Istan? No. You need to go north, to Vabi.
There's no way to get past the fortress of Jahai.
There is another way. There is a passage at the back of the waterworks of Mankalam.
You told her about that?
So I took a risk.
The passage leads to an old smuggler's cave. The cave will lead to Vabi.
You need a healer's attention.
I can get Cormyr to safety.
And I can take you to the passage, but we'll have to be quick about it. Very quick about it.
What is your problem, Hound?
A prisoner has escaped. The one touched by Abaddon.
Sun spears. After them.
All in good time, mortal.
What are you waiting for?
You misunderstand, little mortal. You are not my master.
You are charged to help me hunt these sun spears. You will do as I say.
I answer to my lord Abaddon. I answer to War Marshal Varish. I do not answer to you. Are we clear?
I am Varish's brother. You should respect...
Varish does not need generals anymore. She needs us. Do not make her choose. We are partners at best. Until all your sun spears are slain.
And then?
Then, we will renegotiate. I know where these sun spears are going. Follow me.
There is a demonic force here, brought from the realm of torment. That creature now seeks to become the river.
What do you mean, become the river?
Life here depends on the ebb and flow of the river Elona. Should the being be to its will, nothing here will save Corna from its taint.
It's good to see you're concerned about your fellow countrymen.
Their lives are immaterial. But should Abaddon's influence spread further, the consequences will be dire.
How do you know all of this?
I make it my business to know. Now come, we must talk to Deja. She will help us defeat the demon.
What is that?
A friend of the drought, mourning its passage.
We're trapped in here.
Don't be too sure of that. Never walk into a room unless you're sure you can walk out.
Which means?
It means that there was a smuggler's hideout back here. An old Corsair friend told me about it. There. This should take us all the way north to Vavi. Let's move.
What is your problem, Hound?
The drought is dead. I can feel it in my bones.
The drought? Then there are sun spears in the waterworks. Go kill them. Kill them now.
All in good time, mortal.
We have them trapped. What are you waiting for?
You misunderstand, little mortal. You are not my master.
You are charged to help me hunt these sun spears. You will do as I say.
I answer to my Lord Abaddon. I answer to War Marshal Varish. I do not answer to you. Are we clear?
I am Varish's general. You should respect.
Varish does not need generals anymore. She needs us. Do not make her choose. We are partners at best, until all your sun spears are slain.
And then?
Then, we will renegotiate. I know where these sun spears are going. Follow me.
Which way? This is a maze of twisty passages.
That way. I feel a fresh breeze. If you insist on going forward, that is.
What's wrong?
We should be organizing a rebellion in Korna. Instead, we're running.
We're not running. We're going to Vavi for help.
We're running. And this would be the perfect place for an ambush.
You are correct there, Sun Spear.
Who's that?
You are the last of your breed, traitors. I will bathe in the blood of you and your comrades.
You don't have enough troops to beat us, General. Let us pass.
He does not fight alone. I will feed on your bodies and feast on your souls.
Good work, everyone.
It was probably an easier way.
I think you're right, Dunkoro. This secret passage was hardly a secret. I intend to press on to Vavi. Anyone who wishes can go back to the sanctuary.
Of course I'm coming along. You'd be lost without me.
You have led well so far. I will follow.
You dragged me this far, then ask if I want to be here? Typical two-leg thinking. Of course I'm with you.
This is my homeland. There's a celebration coming up. We can meet all the princes there.
Dunkoro, will you be joining us?
Yes. Of course I will come with you.
With Korna behind us, things should be much easier.
War Marshal Varish, I have news of General Bale.
General Bale has been slain, and the hunger as well.
I only got the reports just now. How did you know?
Thanks to my Lord Abaddon, I have a certain affinity to things. Call it a blessing.
We have to decide our response.
I have already made that decision. I have informed the princes that we will be pursuing Baal's murderers into their territories with all our available forces.
And they agreed to this.
They don't need to agree. We will be bringing our forces north in any event.
With all due respect, Varish, our military is stretched thin fighting rebel villages, centaurs, and corsairs.
Ah, Morgan, my old friend. Manpower is no longer a problem. I have made other arrangements.
Lissa's blood. What are these creatures?
These creatures are our new allies. Did you not say your forces are badly stretched? With our new friends here, we can press on into Vabi.
The Sunspears are in Vabi now. They may rally the princes.
It matters little. These Sunspears are only an excuse for us to do what we were going to do anyway. By the time they understand what is truly going on, old friend, it will be too late.
Welcome to the Garden of Severine, the most beautiful place in all of Vabi. This party is to celebrate the Day of Lys.
Looks impressive. Will the princes be here?
They wouldn't miss it. It's the social event of the season. Prince Amtor the Mighty is down from his citadel. His captains are a dour group. Prince Metu the Wise is here with his scholars and his daughter.
That's Talcora.
Yes, Princess Talcora, Metu's daughter. You mean she never told you? And Prince Baka the Magnificent. Well, he's here as well.
So it should be fairly easy to talk to them.
One does not simply go up to a prince and say hello. Talk to the members of their court first. Work your way to the top.
Sounds like a lot of trouble.
You would prefer to fight monsters? You'll find Vabi to be a more civilized land, but no less dangerous.
The flaw in Palawa Joko's invasion of Abe was that he outran his supply lines. Once Tarayasa flanked him, Palawa's forces were doomed. What's that?
Sounds like harpies. Scree harpies. Don't be a fool, Carl. There are no harpies anywhere near here.
Of course, you have been wrong before.
Everyone move to the exits in an orderly fashion. There is only one of them. This is not the time to panic. Very well. This is now the time to panic.
This way, Father. I'll protect you.
What a mess.
Yes, but the question is, why would the Scree Harpies attack here?
All I can say is, thank the gods for War Marshal Varish.
What?
If the Harpies are raiding, we'll need all the troops she can spare.
True. Excuse me. I need to check in with my forces.
Yes, I'd best get back as well. Will you be joining me, daughter?
I have made my own arrangements, Father.
I see that you have. We will speak of this later.
And I had best get back home as well. The new theater season is about to start. Goran, fetch my sedan chair.
Those idiots.
Let them go. You've broken the ice. I have some leads that we should follow up on.
So what are we doing here?
We're delivering a message for Prince Baka.
I mean, why us?
Baka asked us to?
Exactly my point. Why us? It's beneath us. I'm an actor. You're... you. Why didn't he get some heroes?
I don't know. He didn't have any heroes around?
And you know why that is? He drives them away. He's so sure that the War Marshal will protect him.
You think he's wrong?
Why would War Marshal Varish send troops up here? Just to catch a couple sun spears? Please. There's not a Cornin within 50 miles of here.
Norgu?
Yeah, Goran?
Do we run now?
You bet. We run!
Varish, we have located the Sun Spears.
The Sun Spears are completely irrelevant. Everything is ready. We must move at once.
Surely there is an easier way.
No. It all comes down to this. We must do this not only for the good of Korna, but the good of all Elona.
Varish, I fear for the priests.
The followers of Lissa will be unharmed. I respect your faith, Morgan, and would never harm it, even in Abaddon's name.
Perhaps if I spoke with them, they would let us proceed.
No. No. Let me handle this. Your precious priests are safe. But I must ask you, old friend, where your own loyalties lie. With your faith, or with your homeland?
My loyalty is to you, Varish. To you and to Korna.
Thank you, old friend. Ready the troops, General Morgan. We move out! Ah, Morgan, your heart is good. It is a pity there will be no place for it in our new world.
Hidden city of Adashim.
I've heard of it. It is filled with wealth, piles of golden coins, niches filled with riches.
From here, the princes command the power of the Jinn.
Intruders!
What in the name of the gods?
We guard the princes of Vabi. Leave now, or perish.
We seek an audience with the princes.
The princes will see no one.
We are their allies.
They have ordered us to keep all others out. We will keep them safe.
They're hiding. Hiding while the rest of the world burns.
I wouldn't put it past them.
Only death awaits you here. Go no further.
If we want the princes, we'll have to go in after them.
Into a stronghold filled with traps, wards, and hostile Jinn.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be fun.
Princes, your people need you.
Go away. We're safe here.
What good is security when your people are suffering?
And if we can get to you, can't Varish do the same?
No, no. You're right. We should use the Jinn to protect our people, not ourselves. We have been terrible fools.
Speak for yourself. Obviously, I must find a more secure location. Goran, fetch my sedan chair. Fetch it yourself. I quit.
Quit?
I am your ruler, your leader.
A real leader earns the loyalty of his people. He doesn't bully them.
Fine. I'll double your pay.
Forget it. There's more to life than just money.
What did you say?
Don't ever say that I said that. It would cost me my reputation. What the? What is that?
It means we are too late. Nightfall has come to Elona.
Barish, we have located the Sun Spears.
The Sun Spears are completely irrelevant. Everything is ready. We must move at once.
Surely there is an easier way.
No. It all comes down to this. We must do this not only for the good of Korna, but the good of all Elona.
Barish, I fear for the priests.
The followers of Lissa will be unharmed. I respect your faith, Morgan, and would never harm it, even in Abaddon's name.
Perhaps if I spoke with them, they would let us proceed.
No. No. Let me handle this. Your precious priests are safe. But I must ask you, old friend, where your own loyalties lie. With your faith, or with your homeland?
My loyalty is to you, Varish. To you and to Korna.
Thank you, old friend. Ready the troops, General Morgan. We move out! Ah, Morgan, your heart is good. It is a pity there will be no place for it in our new world.
Good audience. We should have sold tickets.
Hush.
Excuse me, Mr. Big-Time Secret Keeper.
Will you be quiet?
At least Prince Amtur is attacking the problem head-on, instead of sneaking around.
Norgul?
I mean, no one even knows your real name.
My task rests heavy on my shoulders. I do not engage in such frippery.
Shh. Keep it down. He's talking.
Soldiers of Vabi, we face our ultimate foe. There has not been a battle like this since Tarai Asa himself defeated Palawa Joko at the Battle of Jahai. We are few and our enemies are many. This is our greatest battle, and it may be our last. But let it be known that we would rather fight and die than cower and hide. Let the bards make legends of us, for today we defend our homes, and we will not sell our lives cheaply. For Vabi! For Elona! We have them on the run. It'll be months before they can muster a credible threat.
Perhaps now you can help us against Varish, Prince.
If Arish has been conspiring with demons, she is my enemy. She will pay.
See what I mean? Straight up kind of guy. No secrets at all.
Jura.
Pardon?
Jura. He asked my real name. It is Jura. I feel I can trust you with it.
Jura. Nice name.
See? Was that so hard?
What the?
What is that?
It is a demonic manifestation. A part of Abaddon's realm pushing into the living world.
What does that mean?
It means we are too late. Nightfall has come to Elona.
You must understand.
I have known Varish Asa since she was a child. She was always driven, smart, and strong in her beliefs. When the darkness took her, I remained blind and loyal. Kahani.
Morgan? You've come to rescue us?
What has happened? The temple.
Varesh attacked us. Demons. Everyone dead. Slaughtered.
I remained blind until it was too late.
Abadan, Jahana, Almighty Abadan!
Varish, what have you done?
I have done what is necessary, old friend, for the good of my God and my land.
You have washed this holy place in blood. You promised to spare my priests.
A small promise easily broken for the greater good. You would not have understood.
You must stop this.
It is too late to stop. This part of the ritual is complete. The walls of my lord's prison are being torn away, and torment is swallowing the world!
I will stop you myself.
You are badly outnumbered, old friend.
My men!
More blood for my rituals.
Mistress, he escapes.
Let him go. He is broken. We are needed elsewhere. Leave the blasphemy here to rot this world. Nightfall is at hand.
The beast is dead.
But its mistress still lives. She goes to finish the spell.
Where is she going?
Into the desolation. To the mouth of torment. She seeks to unleash her dark god on the world.
Then we will go after her.
I would like to join you in your hunt.
No, that's impossible.
Please. My blind devotion has doomed my nation, my faith, and my soul. I must help to stop her.
I understand. But no.
Yes.
Talcora?
You and your friends took me in and taught me to be a hero. You gave me the chance to do the right thing. Can we deny him the same chance?
You are right, Talcora. General Morgan?
I am a general no longer. Only a man.
Morgan, then. You may come with us. You shall have your chance to redeem yourself.
You will not regret it.
We'll see about that.
The blasphemy?
Dead. Morgan was more resourceful than I thought.
We should go back and slay them all.
No. Abaddon calls me. I can feel him call me.
This world is wounded and will be swallowed by torment.
With Abaddon's blessing, we shall cross the sulphurous wastes and return the dark god to his throne.
Hail, Abaddon!
Hail, almighty Abaddon. This world will be yours.
Melania, what's the matter?
Koss, I've had a horrible vision. I saw my village, Ranjak, surrounded by these tendrils and transformed into a nightmare realm.
Sounds like a bad dream.
Not a dream. More like an intrusion, a warning, like I was in someone else's nightmare.
These tendrils are bad, but they seem to have stabilized.
No, Melania is right. I have been told that the Garden of Severine has been transformed by these things. It has fallen into night.
The garden? We must go there at once.
No. If it happened there, it happened in Ranjak as well. We must go there instead.
Milani, no. We need to address a real problem, not a silly dream.
Not a dream, a vision. My village has risked everything on our behalf. They're more important than a few plants.
The garden is very important to the princess. We've worked hard to make them our allies.
Allies? You just care about wealthy princes instead of ordinary people.
I care about a real threat, not about some distracting dream.
Not a dream, a vision. You're just being stubborn.
You just think you're always right.
Enough.
You lead our party and I will abide by your decision. You must choose which way we must go.
Agreed. You lead and I shall follow. Which will it be? The garden or the village?
All is lost. We are doomed, I tell you, doomed.
We're here to help, old man.
This place is lost, I fear. We should worry about Ranjak.
There is no help. There is no hope. The world is ending. Nightfall is at hand.
Is everything lost then?
No, but the corruption is spreading. Soon it will engulf everything.
Not if we can stop it. Kos?
So much of the garden has been corrupted.
More would have been lost had we not been here.
How is Milani?
Better. The visions seem to have passed.
We had to come here. It was a real threat. You have to think things through to realize what's important.
I understand. And I think Milani understands as well.
Milani. She's just so... frustrating.
Agreed. But sometimes you have to think things through to realize what's important. Or who's important.
I suppose you're right. You think we should talk, her and I?
Yes. And you will. When the time is right.
For my sake, I hope that time is soon.
Mistress, is something wrong?
The ruptures. They have stopped.
It matters not. When you free our lord, the torment will wash over the world, transforming it.
You are right. I can feel Abaddon's presence like a weight in my mind. It is nearly overwhelming.
Abaddon depends upon you. Would you hesitate now?
No. No. Abaddon's will be done.
It is, mistress. And your reward is coming when you weaken the last barriers. Hail, Abaddon!
Yes. Hail, Abaddon.
Milani, why have you and your friends returned?
It looks so... normal.
We heard that there was trouble here.
There is trouble everywhere. Here no more than elsewhere.
This is wrong. Something is going to happen. I know it in my heart.
Perhaps if you got Milani to your sanctuary, the waters there may help her.
Come on, Milani. It's going to be all right. You were right.
I was right. Would that I have been wrong.
How are you feeling?
Better. It was like some dark weight was in my mind, crushing the hope out of me.
It may be tied to the eruptions.
My heart says it is. Sometimes you have to trust your heart.
I understand. I think Kos understands that as well.
Kos. He's just so... irritating.
Agreed. But sometimes you have to trust your heart.
I suppose you're right. You think we should talk, him and I?
Yes, and you will, when the time is right.
For my sake, I hope that time is soon.
Mistress, is something wrong?
The ruptures. They have stopped.
It matters not. When you free our lord, the torment will wash over the world, transforming it.
You are right. I can feel Abaddon's presence like a weight in my mind. It is nearly overwhelming.
Abaddon depends upon you. Would you hesitate now?
No. No. Abaddon's will be done.
It is, mistress. And your reward is coming when you weaken the last barriers. Hail, Abaddon!
Yes. Hail, Abaddon.
Did you think you could escape us, Gravewalker? We could follow your stench across the desert.
You are a natural follower, Centaur. Your dead ancestors served as my cavalry.
We did not come to trade insults, Palawa. We want to know how to cross the desolation.
Sorry to disappoint. Only the dead and the demonic can walk the Sulphur Flats unscathed.
Let me rip his limbs off. He'll still be able to tell us afterwards.
You wouldn't dare, mule.
You're right. Fire is a better way to deal with a lying abomination like you. Someone fetch me a torch.
Don't lie to us, Palawa. The histories speak of mortals at your bone palace. How did they get there?
I did not lie. No mortal can walk the Sulphur Flats. But there are great worms who travel beneath those sands. These can serve as your steeds, but you have to do one thing.
What's that?
You have to show them you are their master. Otherwise, you're worm food. Well, well. You seem to be more capable than I thought.
Given your low expectations, that would not be hard.
Easy now, my little plow horse. Now, if you don't mind, I will be taking my leave.
This abomination preyed on my people centuries ago. Let us return him to his tomb.
It took the armies of the Ossa clan to defeat me before. You think your motley band are their equal?
Zed, let him go.
He's dangerous. We should burn him.
He gave us what we wanted. We will let him go on his way.
And that is why humans rule, and your people are beasts of burden. They think things through.
We've not seen the last of him. He'll be back, and we'll regret having helped him.
You miserable hunks of desiccated flesh! I leave you alone for a few hundred years, and you let everything go to hell! Now that I'm back, things are going to be different!
Huh? Oh, Talcora. I thought you were someone else.
I know. You expected Milani.
Yes. You know, Talcora, you've really grown in the time I've known you.
But you always thought of us as mentor and student. I know. I've always known.
I don't want to hurt your feelings.
As you say, I've grown. And I'd be blind not to see that you and Milani belong together.
Is it that obvious?
Yes. And the sooner the both of you realize it, the easier it'll be for the rest of us. He's all yours.
How much of that did you hear?
Most of it. I have very good ears.
I want you to know that I do care about people. Not just princes.
Princes are people too. I have to remember that. And remember that I'm not always right. We do belong together, you know.
You think it's that obvious?
Only to the entire rest of the world, Kaz.
No, no, no! Mummified flesh on the left, dried bones on the right! No, your other right! You worthless bits of animated anatomy!
The Mouth of Torment. Varish's mentor Kayat spoke of it. It was here that the 5 gods defeated Abaddon. Here that the walls of his prison are the weakest.
Here that Varish Asa will finish her ritual.
She will turn the world into torment and unleash Abaddon into that world.
Are you up for this?
Yes. No. I just remember Varish as she was. She did so much for Korna. She was a good leader.
She has been touched by Abaddon.
We have all been touched by Abaddon. Our entire world. We must stop it now.
When the time comes, you have to strike.
I know. But I will strike her down, only because I remember what she was. I will redeem her memory.
That will be good enough.
I am sorry, Varish, both for you and for Elona.
What now, Morgan? We stopped the ritual. Does it end with Varish's death?
I don't know. Each part of the ritual at Gandhara, at the Temple of Lissa, and now here, was to weaken the walls of Abaddon's prison.
If the walls are weakened too much, could something breach them from the other side? From the realm of torment itself?
I don't know.
Everyone! Out of the area! Now! You seem troubled, Donkoro. What's the matter?
We should not proceed. This place is madness. Let us retreat to our own world and prepare defenses there.
Would you abandon those trapped here, Donkoro?
I would, if it would save the rest of us.
Father, would you sacrifice me as well?
Son? Is that you?
It is, Father. Help us now.
You are a good man. Why are you here?
The power of Abaddon taints even those who oppose it.
Such is all our fates, unless Abaddon is defeated.
Then there is no running away from this.
No. No. We must press on. We must destroy Abaddon. We must save my son.
Thank you, Father. We shall meet again in the mists.
Coro, are you all right?
Yes. Yes. I suppose I owe you an explanation. Years ago, I sent my son to the Crystal Desert. There were reports of strange things in the tombs of the primeval kings. Tentacles bursting through the stone.
Abaddon.
Yes. My son was reported missing and presumed dead. I blamed myself for sending him off without enough forethought.
Which is why you always want to have a plan.
I never knew what happened to him until now.
But you have freed him, and the other innocents trapped here by Abaddon's touch.
What about you, Cormyr? Are you an innocent as well?
What? Cormyr is the most honorable of the Sunspears.
No, you are right. I am far from innocent, and my crimes are the greatest of all. It was I that first found the inscriptions in Istan, and I that awakened the Apocrypha of Abaddon.
It is not your fault, Cormyr. How could you have known?
Tales of the Forbidden Ruins are part of our history. My curiosity and concern made me ignore those warnings.
Even though you knew it to be an evil place, you explored the ruins.
I did. And worse, I read the words of the Apocrypha. I felt his spirit. I was drawn into his web. Now my body withers, and my spirit walks in torment. That is why I serve as your guide.
Where is Abaddon?
He abides at the heart of his realm. He is still chained, but his power grows, and the walls around him grow weak. I fear that without the aid of the five gods themselves, we cannot hope to contain him.
Then with the help of the five gods, we will.
Report, my friend.
It is an old temple of the six gods.
6 gods, from a time before Abaddon's fall.
Indeed. Once this temple stood on the shores of the Crystal Sea. But the Morganites so loved Abaddon that they defaced the statues of the other gods.
And when Abaddon fell, he pulled it down into torment. It is now overrun by his Morganite worshippers.
You have done well, Spirit. Join your fellows in the mists.
Thank you. May the gods stop Abaddon's madness.
Cormyr, are you all right?
No. We teeter on the edge of chaos, and it is my fault.
It's not your fault. Abaddon has worked for centuries to free himself.
Very well. My responsibility. Let us pray the gods will aid us. Gods, we beseech you, hear our prayers.
We have come where living men should not be. We have fought armies, crossed wastelands, and conquered demons. Now we are in the heart of torment. We must destroy Abaddon before he destroys the world. But we cannot battle him alone.
You are not alone. The gods are always watching.
Watching? We need your help. We are only mortals and challenge a god.
There was a time when the gods walked the earth. Every thought and achievement was a gift of the gods. But now you must realize that our gifts are within you. Dwayna lives in your compassion. Balthazar in your strength. Melandru dwells in your harmony. Grenth in your justice. And in your inspiration, Lissa is there. The divinity is within you. And so we give you our blessing. That should suffice for the task ahead. And to you, Cormyr, a most special gift. This is your world now. This is your decision. You must make a choice that a mortal could make.
Our decision? They leave us some words of encouragement and expect us to fight a god?
The gods said we have a choice. A choice that only a mortal could make.
Yes. Yes, there is a choice. We can end this. We don't have to be driven by gods and their avatars. Let us go.
Abaddon abides within. His power is that of a god, and his madness threatens to destroy everything. No matter what happens, remember one thing. We never fight alone.
It's a good plan. Parrish's madness ends here.
Never fought a god before.
There's a first time for everything.
Ready whenever you are.
Cormir, are you ready?
Yes, I think so. Lead on. I will follow. No. Yes, Cormir. And much more.
Abaddon?
No. His power, his knowledge, but not him. His will is broken. There is a new god of secrets. There is a new day. Nightfall has come and gone. I have much to do. Much must be repaired. This will take you home, or to wherever you desire.
Cormir, if you need help.
Yes. Yes, I will. But for the moment, you have your world back. The gods spoke the truth. It is your world. Use it wisely.
Of course.
And remember, my friend, you never fight alone.
Elona, land of the golden sun. A land of wealth and bounty. A land of heroes. A land protected by its champions. A shadow fell upon this land once. The shadow of an ancient and forgotten darkness. Night fell, and the time of the 5 gods ended. Yet after every night comes a new dawn of a new day. And a time for new heroes. In Elona, the land of the golden sun.